Yeah, 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 yeah. Look, man, I'm gonna talk about this Browns defense and how great I think they will be with the scheme they trying to run. When I find the video, y'all ain't even got to really see that because they just saying what I think they should do. You know what I'm saying? Which is the three safety lineup, and I'm willing to even say three up top safeties. Like the Browns got the chance to create a whole new defensive formation with the defenders that we have on this team. And with just the shock factor, they don't know what to expect. It's a Miles Garrett's defense. But, before we get into that, we're going to get into some of the Shador talks. Um, Shout out to FB Tings, man. I like that he's exposing the media. I like it. I like it. That's really all I got to say about it is, you know, I like it. I appreciate what he's doing. Here we go.
I've seen enough and I've heard enough. I don't think he's good enough to start for this team and win anything of substance.
I'm blown away. I think Shador has really good vision of the field. His vision with his work ethic has been good to see.
Jason Lloyd's not going to like this one. But as we all know, Shador Sanders is somebody who is really dedicated to learning, growing, and has been completely reported that the growth has been phenomenal. It's been exceptional. So here is the quarterback coach of the Browns. I wonder what he's going to say about Shador Sanders.
I'm blown away. I think Shador has really good vision of the field. He'll say things in practice. Sometimes I'll be like, what did you get there? Or I'll see something on the field that doesn't resonate with me. And then when I go back and watch it on video, he might be throwing the deep post versus post safety look in what is maybe a jog through type of tempo. But then sure enough, I see that the post safety sat on the crosser and gave us a post over the top. And so his vision with his work ethic has been good to see,
So it sounds so the funniest thing about it, before we get into the fact that Jason Lloyd would hate to hear that, it sounds very familiar, right? And shout out to I guess it's Texas cute mom. I don't know exactly who this is, but they did a good job because I remember this video. I remember when Deion Sanders has said Shador Sanders has been calling plays since he was 8, has been flipping plays, and most notably,
football with him youth on up, they call him grown because he's always been a grown man amongst boys. He was calling his own plays at 8, man.
But he's also said that multiple times. And shout out to Bug on Twitter. That I believe that's his media runner, his agent, and things of that nature. And all three of them have said the same thing. Shador and including quarterback coach. Things happen. People whatever. Deion might get mad. Coaches are mad, and then they go look at the iPad and they go look at the film because the eye in the sky don't lie. And they're like, oh,
it really don't, man.
He actually was right.
It really don't, man. I think with the amount of just steady progression that we've seen from Shador, even from him finally getting starts, we heard, hopefully that's just a rumor he was throwing to training people. I know it's a gag now and they just saying it. His progression, listen, I'm banking a lot of my projection on Shador because at the end of that season, he still beat two division opponents with their starting Q, with the best they had. In more ways than not. I think he's gonna do better this year, man. I think he got more than what it takes, man. I don't know, man. Now I'm biased.
Right. And I hate to bring it back to the draft. That's not what I'm doing. We could do a separate video on that and really go deep into it, right? But that's why I never believed the idea that Shador being able to not understand an offense or read a defense, right? That is the antithesis of who he's been from a multitude in multiple different accounts. I want y'all to know, if the Giants had said, I hate how shiny his necklace is, I hate his backwards hat, or hey man, we don't want a pocket passer, we want somebody with better legs, that's why we want Jackson Dart. If there was reasons that okay, we don't rock with Shador, that made sense, I would have believed it. But him not understanding defenses never made sense. Him being bad at football, Jason Lloyd, and not knowing what he's looking at never made.
All right, this is a video about the defense. The way I see the whole scheme, man, like I done played football for when I did play, because I ain't played in a decade plus. But what I will say is the Browns have a chance to pull out this ridiculous, like I call it like a Madden defense. Like this is something that I would run on people just because, like in Madden, in a lot of ways, based off them badges and all that, especially back in the day, you could set up your team to play a certain way. This team is going to be able to play a prevent like defense with the three. Remember that prevent defense on Madden? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember the prevent defense on Madden with the three safeties just sitting up top off rip? Now, when you look at what you got under that, we're going to look under the umbrella. Now, when you look at what you got under that umbrella, you got Denzel Ward. You got the other corner. You only got to worry about the box now. What we got in the box? Jared Verse, who we just traded for Myles Garrett. I'm not even going to act like I'm putting respect on a lot of these people's names. I'm only going to say people that I seen ball and I think ball. Mason Graham. You got Mason Graham. Down there, you got Schlesinger. You got the new Quincy in the building. He had the other backer. And this is why I'm really happy, because all last year, me and my little brother was making fun of, like, who is the third linebacker on the Cleveland Browns team? Who is it? Because all we was hearing was Schlesinger and Bush. Schlesinger and Bush. I don't even know. I know who probably should. I think they had a linebacker named Diabate. But who was making the plays? Schlesinger and Bush. Schlesinger and Bush. Listen, man, the Browns got a chance to do this ridiculous, right? This ridiculous prevent defense as the new base defense, man. It's like a 4-4 variation. It's like a 4-2 variation. Look, they're going to have them D-line, and they're going to have Schlesinger in the middle. They're going to have the new Quincy in the middle with him. I don't know who's going to be in the front, who's going to be in the back. I don't know how they're going to do that. They're going to have Delpit on the best tight end, and then they're going to have, I want to say either or, because I do like Ronnie Hickman, but I can't help but think that they looking for a free safety, and they going to have a rookie at free safety. He gonna get everybody want him close to the line of scrimmage, close to the line of scrimmage, close to, nobody about to be running against the Browns. It just don't people like when people run against the Browns, they become legends. Like they in automatic legends. Like you get a good rushing game against the Browns, you a legend. Like it don't be happening. It don't be happening. The way I see this whole thing, imagine going against a team, even in Madden, this is real life though. Prevent defense, bro. They got the rookie. You know what I'm saying? They got the rookie at the middle free, the middle safety. Then you got Hickman playing the left or right side. I'll say put him opposite Denzel Ward. And then that's the thing. Denzel Ward is the best player on this team, in my belief. But we ain't got to get into that. That ain't a conversation for now. Denzel Ward gives them an opportunity to really game plan. And I mean, I never heard it said before, but I was like, as soon as Myles Garrett left, I already knew Denzel Ward is about to. This is where he's going to be able to become one of the greatest corners ever. Because this year, I think they're going to finally like, yo, you just got to go with the best receiver everywhere you go, B. Everywhere. But I think the Browns is versatile enough to get that off. Because now you don't got to put the Harden dude in the slot. He could play on the outside. I think he played better on the outside. I don't think he played well in the nickel. Throw him out there on the outside Then you put your safety of choice over the top of them, at least for the start of the play. You know, they can motion out and make the look different. But at least to at the start of the play, that's gonna be crazy. I already think Hickman a ball hawk. So whoever he gonna be over the top of, he from listen, I'm hype about this team. People is disregarding, like I understand all the circumstances, but I think the X Factor, the Browns is the X Factor team of this year. New coaches on offense, new coaches on defense. So all I can do is project. And the next thing I'm gonna project is the individual stats of the defense, so y'all can fully see this scheme that's in my mind of what I see. Cause like you got the Rook, listen, you got the Rook or Hickman at the top and or one of the sides because Delpit is a tight end crusher. He gonna go to the tight end. He gonna go to the tight end. So like you pretty much making Delpit. This is my theory. You want to make Delpit that third linebacker. I want him to be the permanent third backer. What that's gonna do? That's gonna put the rookie in coverage. That's gonna put Hickman in coverage where I would think they need to be to help out with Denzel Ward and the other cornerback. We ain't made enough plays. And then it's all about that front seven action, man. I'm excited. I'm excited, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Let me know where y'all tuning in from. Browns fans, we be all over the world. I can't even say nation. We be all over the world. We love this team. And this is the year to be excited. I know it's some uncertainty, this, that, and the third. The NFL is very, very, and I've been really watching them, especially since I started this channel, the NFL, the landscape. The NFL is very, very even and or equal. Remember how the Chiefs was like couldn't lose, and then now look at them. Remember like Lamar Jackson them couldn't lose. They ain't get a Super Bowl though, but like we got to see if they can repeat. Been a lot of teams. Detroit caught a little flame. Shout out to Philly for winning the ring, but the league is mad. Anybody got a chance, and I think this is the year that the Browns do what we need them to do. Because I'm telling you, ain't nobody gonna want no parts of them Brook Park Browns. Them Brook Park Browns gonna be dangerous. Simply because they got an owner that's willing to pay the salaries to get the players in. I miss Myles Garrett already, but I ain't tripping. I think we in good hands. I think the team is gonna be good. Grudenburg, if you see this, still it. And this is, and then let me land the plane. I know a lot of people like to talk like that on TikTok. You can tell I've been on TikTok too long. Land the plane. This is gonna put this team in perfect position because I never played quarterback, but I do know about how they do their job. I've been in them rooms and I watched it. And the first thing they come out and do is identify them safeties. By you coming out with 3 safeties off rip, meaning you just getting more versatility with how you want to rotate your safeties. Like I said, keep Grant Delpit as the third linebacker. I am very curious about the rookie. They got a rookie linebacker. I think he got talent. He got drafted later though. But I think he good. I think he good. Listen, this defense, especially if Denzel Ward is what I think he is. If Denzel Ward is what I think he is, this is the year he gonna follow whoever, and that means Denzel Ward ain't even gotta really think too much. All he got to do is cover people and block kicks, cause he be blocking kicks. Listen, man, shout out to Shador, shout out to this new defense, shout out to what I think the special teams is gonna have an uptick. One thing I'm not seeing people talk about is like I seen a highlight of Boston, and I seen a highlight of Boston taking a punt return to the house. I know KC Concepcion returns kicks, but they both do. It's so much competition on this team. It's hard not to root for them. Like, share, and subscribe. Like I said, area code in the chat. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Am I bugging? What do y'all think about this? I do think by them coming out with 3 safeties every trip, But I'm saying like a formation where it's 3 high safeties, like where even if they ain't at the normal 10-yard depth, 12-yard depth, I say you put 3 of them at 10 yards deep. You know what I'm saying? In the line, 3 of them, they can pick out where they want to come from. That is going to bother quarterbacks. You already got what the defensive line doing with sending 4. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Send it, like, man, listen. A lot of people got the Browns on the downswing on the defense just because Myles Garrett is gone. I think Myles Garrett would have been able to really benefit from being able to play with this new coordinator who is, I'm not saying the other coordinators ain't get the whole team involved, but it's been super Myles heavy. Like, it's been games I was watching. Hope Myles make a play or it's dead. Nah, man, we need everybody to make a play. All right. My third, fourth outro. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all, everybody who been tuning in. The numbers been going crazy. Get in the comment section. Put your opinion out there. Get out here, man. This is the time to get hyped for the Browns. They about to go into training camp soon. 2 days, all that. And they about to practice against other teams. I can't wait to see what that media look like because they got the Bills first up. The Bills is good competition. I can't wait to see what they're going to let us see with that. And they letting us see a lot. So let me know if y'all want to go over them coaches segments because the coaches in there talked and been saying stuff. Like we got a little segment earlier with the quarterback coach talking about what he dealing with Shador. Nah, the safety that dropped it. That's what I wanted. I should have put the safety coach talking on here because he got a healthy problem. All right, man.
Welcome to Real McCoy TV, where faith intertwines with daily life, empowering us to inspire positive change. Our mission is not just to share our story, but to uplift our community and celebrate authentic tales of faith and family. Journey with us and witness Cleveland's vibrant sports scene alongside heartwarming church events and cherished family moments, all showcasing our shared values. New content graces your screens every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday evenings, making it easy to engage with us on this enlightening adventure. We invite you to be part of the Real McCoy experience. Whether you wish to call in, join discussions, or collaborate, your voice matters. Plus, support our mission through Cash App, GoFundMe, or Patreon. Together, we create a thriving community of faith and support where every contribution counts.